Oh my gosh, come on in, fellow pop culture aficionado.
Or our moms.
Hi, moms. And join us on the couples couch. We saved you a seat.
We're Tanner and KB Cunningham, a married couple who dish out hilarious banter and spark interesting conversation.
From the wild world of reality TV and the furthest reaches of the internet, we're here to unpack it all. So grab a snack, settle in, and let's explore the fascinating intersectional world of pop culture. Good morning.
Good morning from the couples couch.
Hi.
Hi, happy Thursday, my love.
Happy Thursday. It's nice to be on the couch with you this morning.
So nice to be on the couch with you on this thirsty Thursday.
Oh, a thirsty Thursday as I suck down my coffee.
Same.
Yes.
I have to. Got to get energized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna bring it this morning, but like I am low energy this morning. But
That's fair.
I'm gonna tap in.
Yeah, you didn't sleep well.
Like
That
Erica
happens.
Jane in Bed It All on Blonde, I'm gonna do what she didn't do.
Yeah,
in.
exactly. You're going to practice like you play.
I'm gonna practice like I play. So this is my practice this morning before I do other things.
Truly.
Yeah.
Before we kick off the real day. Hi.
Hi, baby.
Hi. So, what should we talk about this morning?
Well, let's share a little bit about our evening. So if
yeah.
you wondered, I know you all got the car trouble things from
true.
yesterday.
Yeah.
We're back in business, baby.
We're a two-car household again, folks.
Insert Lisa Vanderpump. We're back, baby.
Yeah. Truly. KB's car is running, and so is mine.
Thanks, families. Thanks, moms.
It is spring. We are so happy. The sun is shining. Things feel promising.
Things feel promising. That's what we're hoping for. We have so much going on and so much coming up. And
yeah,
honestly, just like a lot of little things in play and wondering. So hopefully we'll all know all the things in 3 weeks.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It
in
is
our
what it is.
neon sign.
The neon light at the end of the tunnel.
And it says, it is what it is.
It says what it is, what it is. That's not Blake Shelton's song, but it might as well have been.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
He did it well.
He did. I do like Blake.
Yeah, he's fun. To me.
Yeah. Well, last night after we got our cars fixed, we actually went our separate ways for our evening workouts.
Yep. I went to the gym.
And the local Purple Palace.
The Purple Planet Fitness. Shout out.
Yes.
It was not so crowded. The night before I went, about the same time, it was packed with the children.
Yes.
The kids were out and about. They were all in their Birkenstocks working out. I thought unsafe, but fine.
Well,
I've done it.
That trend?
I'm like, honestly, I did that about a year ago. It was accidental.
It was actually, I think it was right after we got back from Maui, which I think we left for Maui a year ago tomorrow.
Yes.
So sad. But yeah, I'll find the picture and we'll upload it.
We will.
With this
We'll shame myself on our social.
The kids were wearing their Birks and socks.
They were.
I was like, Tanner Cunningham wears Birks and socks to the gym, so I wear Birks and socks to the gym.
I'm literally so influential, it's wild.
The influencers.
But yeah, so I went to the gym, and then after picking up our car, you came back home with Brooks and went for a walk, right?
Yes, we went for a walk. We walked like 2 miles together last night. It was absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
If you saw our Instagram story, it looks like there's snow on the ground. Actually, that's just like snow from
last
week that we've been sharing about. But it's absolutely stunning. People don't get that about Colorado, is that we are where we live over 6,000 feet in the air. Where we're from, we live at sea level. So like it's just a big difference of like how the sun impacts you in like heat. So it can be 50 degrees and you're gonna be fully sweating.
Yeah, if the sun's out, you're gonna be fully sweating. Now if you're in the shade or it's windy, you might need a little jacket.
You can need a jacket. It's gonna be cold.
It's gonna be chilly. But yeah, if the sun is out and there's like not much wind or anything like that, you're gonna be sweating.
Yeah. So we had a blast just like going up. We got to this really cute place to walk, and so it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So we did that. We watched a little bit of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
We did. I don't know. Curb Your Enthusiasm is one of those shows that always says like they're on their last final season. They're like always on their Cher farewell tour, which I kind of love. So Larry David took a note from Cher and did the same thing. But I don't know if this is supposedly the last season or not. I know it came back, and it's a show that was originally like old too and then came back more recently.
Yeah. So
I don't know a ton about it other than it's Larry David's show, and it was funny what we watched of it.
Yeah, it was funny what we watched. Essence Atkins was on there last night, which I got to.
Who?
Essence Atkins. She was the.
Yes.
She's like in so much television, but Tanner doesn't know much from Essence Atkins.
No.
So I had to give him I pulled up my IMDb, pulled up the discography.
I got to see her resume.
I said the discography. Pulled up her her resume. That's what we should call it. Because it's stacked. And I was like, I know I've seen her in some shows on Oprah's network.
Yeah.
I think it was called I don't know. I think it started with like an A. Maybe it was like Ambitions. I don't know. But my original thought of her was from He's a Smart Guy.
Right.
And Smart Guy, Disney Channel. Did you watch it? I watched it. I don't think
I
Tanner
did
watched
not.
it. It was with Taj Mori, was like the main little character, and
Mm-hmm.
he was like a kid that was in high school. And I told Tanner, I remember telling him that Taj's sister, which was Essence Atkins in the show, I don't remember their actual names in the show, but she would like get asked out on dates and stuff, and she would just be like, "Yeah, I'll do it. I'll be there at 6 o'clock." And I'd be like, "How did you not ask your mom? How did you get permission without asking your mom? How do you get to just go on a date without asking your mommy?"
Oh my
And
goodness.
so like that's yeah, I got to pull that back for
That's
Tanner
so
last
funny,
night and
yeah.
just share that childhood.
That childhood wondering.
I didn't understand that, and clearly I've held on to it. I'm just like, what do you mean you didn't ask your mom? I still tell my mom what I'm doing. I love to give her a play-by-play.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we watched that.
We watched that. We were honestly trying to watch to see the Lori Loughlin of it all, and we watched the wrong episode.
Yeah, we watched the wrong episode, and then like couldn't watch another one. I was just tired, and we ended up turning on Joan and Melissa. Joan Knows Best.
Yeah, so funny.
Had a couple cackles.
Had a mini a cackle.
And then like
my favorite thing that she said. So Joan and Melissa, Joan is just like reaming her about like her life choices. You know, she's like mothering her. She's like, "What are you doing?
Like, if you don't know Joan and Melissa, look them up.
Your pool's a mess. Like these trees are a mess. You know, just like telling her what's the truth. You know,
telling her the truth. But sometimes
you don't want to hear it that way from a mother.
Yeah.
And so Melissa finally gets fed up and says, "Fine, Mom. Name one thing in my life that you can't criticize." Joan comes back quick as ever and says, "Your mother." Oh, yeah. It's just, she's so quick. She's quickest.
So quick. You know what? And I get what Melissa's talking about. This is like TVs from like 10 years ago. So like,
right.
It's like, I think it's on like Tubi or something.
No, I think it's on Hulu now. Isn't that where we watched it?
Okay. It is on Hulu.
I think it was on Hulu.
Yeah, I was like, there was something on Joan on Tubi.
Yeah, there was, but I think this is on Hulu.
We don't, we use all the apps to stream.
We do.
Yeah. So Joan, I don't know where I was going with that. Forget it.
Okay. Yeah. If it comes back, we'll pick it back up.
Coming back to me.
Silly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we watched Joan and Melissa, Joan Knows Best, and then we watched, what else did we watch?
Oh, I know what I was going to say.
Oh, what?
I get why Melissa was annoyed with Joan's criticism is because Joan is living in her home.
Yeah, of course.
And like, that's what it was to me. It was like, you know, like I actually like really like, I just got done talking about my mom and like reaching out to her, telling her everything. Like, and don't come in my house and just criticize everything, right. Which is something that like our parents don't do. So no. We're like really like, like that's never happened.
I mean, she had fully redone their living room. Yeah, it was a lot.
It was a lot. So you know what? I get it. What do y'all think? Some people just come into your space and like come into your space and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna take over."
Well, I don't know. It depends. If someone came in like Joan Rivers and was buying me like nicer things, as long as I had a say in it, I don't know that I would be so offended.
Oh, I wouldn't be offended by that.
Yeah, if she was like, "Hey, babe, your rug has toenail polish on it," I'd be like, "Yeah, clearly we need a new rug." You know what I mean? Like, we would just do that and we would pick it out together. But if she was just picking it all out herself, like it looked like she was, I think I would have an issue.
Oh, yeah. No, that's fair.
Even though her choices were, I liked them.
Yeah, her choices were great for that year. It was like circa 2008 or something. So,
right.
Yeah. It was fun to watch old television, especially, you know, we're in the middle of always looking, so.
True. Not a lot happens.
Yeah. Not a lot going on at the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we watched that, and then we actually I did want to share that Brooks, his favorite thing is going to bed.
Oh, yeah, he's obsessed with his bed.
He is.
Yeah.
He actually thanks Mimi.
Shout out.
Found him a new little bed when they were here last, and he loves it so much. And he actually every night when I'm like, he thinks it's about time, he'll like see us getting up and then he'll wait and like wag his tail.
Yeah.
And then he'll like dart into the bed and Tanner will go cover him up. And so it's just funny.
It is. And if you don't know Brooks Nan, he has such a sad face. So that is like 98% of the way I can tell if he's happy is if his tail's wagging. Because he looks sad.
He's a perpetually sad looking boy, but he's actually just like sleepy and chronically just like.
Has sad face.
Yeah, he has sad face, but that tail's moving.
That tail's wagging. We know he's happy. But yeah, he loves going to bed. And we do too.
We do too.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Was that all that we watched last night? I think it really was.
Yeah, we didn't honestly watch a whole lot last night. We've been like moving and grooving into the evening, and so there hasn't been like that much to watch. And then like we were gonna start Survivor, but I was too tired to watch it because you have to like really pay attention.
Right. Or the Around the World show.
I love the Around the World show.
The Amazing Race.
I love the Amazing Race. I do. I could not remember the name of it for forever, and so I would just say, Tanner, can you play the Around the World show?
And I was like, yeah, for sure.
He's like, what's? I'm like, yeah, the show. And he's like, the Amazing Race. I'm like, yeah, let's just call it the Around the World show.
The Around the World show.
And that's basically what we've stuck with. So we love watching the Around the World show.
We love it.
And it came back on, I think, last week. So we're gonna start giving you our pieces of it.
We are. And yeah, I was gonna say, I think we have like 1 episode of Survivor to watch and 2 of the Amazing Race.
Yes.
And what comes on tonight? What's Thursday night?
Thursday night is Summer House, baby.
Ooh, Summer House. It's been really good.
Y'all, that was really bad, but it was yeah, Summer House has been good.
It has been. Do you have thoughts?
I do have thoughts on Summer House. I think that Paige Rue should be back, right?
I hope so, because she wasn't on the last episode, right?
Yeah, the last episode was difficult. And honestly, I love all things Paige DeSorbo. To give another shameless podcast plugger, don't get addicted to them. They're only 1 day a week. Come back to us. Thank you. Selfish.
Oh.
But go listen to Giggly Squad. It is LOL funny.
Yeah, it is funny.
It's just really unserious. And then, yeah, we love Paige. But you know what? Do you want to talk about the singing of it all, since I've been singing a lot?
Sing song.
Sing song.
Yeah, with respect to Mr. Jesse Solomon.
Yeah, Jesse Solomon.
Yeah. So Jesse Solomon purports himself to be a singer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does. He purports to be, I think, an opera singer or something.
Yeah, something like that. But I've never heard him sing opera. I've only heard him sing Christmas tunes.
What's your conspiracy theory there?
Well, first and foremost, without a shadow of a doubt, I am a better singer than Jesse Solomon. Like, put me in a singing competition against this man, I would win, hands down. Oh, now it would have to be a blind competition because he's like 6'7", so I feel like the girlies would be like, oh, he's so tall, and this man's short. So, in a blind singing competition, I would win.
This is the voice.
Yeah. Yeah, literally. All of the chairs are turning around for me.
4-chair turn.
4-chair turn, exactly, with Dan and Shay in one.
They share love seats.
Is anyone watching that? Do people like that show? I mean, I know people like that show.
Okay, I remember I watched the first season of The Voice. I watched it with one of my, they were like my college roommate.
Yeah.
We used to be really good friends. We used to watch that show. Like, I remember watching the first season and like hearing the guy sing like his first song, and I was like, he's gonna win. And guess what? He won.
Wow, you predicted the winner.
I did.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm. He was just like, it was authentic.
Yeah.
And like you could just feel like the energy of it. But yeah, I think he like. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
No, but I think that's on. I think it's on right now. That's why I say all that.
Yeah,
because I saw that
Reba's on there.
Reba's on there. Yeah.
My grandmother, Reba McEntire,
our grandmother,
is on The Voice right now, and yeah, we love her. I don't watch it though. I do know some people that watch it and love it. I think it's like a really good show to like watch with kids too, because it's like pretty like family friendly.
Yeah.
And like we're not really in the family friendly zone. No. We're in the Bravo.
Right.
Messy reality TV.
Oh, the stories are hot today too. Yes. I cannot wait.
I can't wait to get into those either.
I know. So teaser for next episode.
Yeah, teaser coming soon.
Coming quickly.
And you know what? Okay,
what?
So finish your Jesse.
Oh, my Jesse Solomon. So yes, I think he is A, tall, and B, has a lot of teeth, and C, I'm a better singer than him. Those are my 3 thoughts.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Thank you.
Yeah. And you know what? Jesse and his one testy, I think he only sees...
I forget that about him.
Yeah. Jesse shared, actually, it was a good moment on the show.
It was.
Jesse shared about like his healthcare crisis and how it really like made him like snap into life and like live it fully.
Right.
And he's like, you've never been so low as when your father has to like carry you.
Exactly.
Like as a grown man. And so, okay, let me not like completely throw shade on this man.
But yeah, he has some redeeming qualities for sure.
He has redeeming qualities. And I think he's just like a party boy. And I also think... Maybe I should let you give this take.
What?
But Paige would...
Oh, yes.
If Paige was not with Craig, she would have her little eggs wrapped around this man.
Definitely. Like, you can't tell me that if Paige was not single... Like, he's just such her type, because I remember her loving the tall man. Like, Carl, like, she was like, oh, Carl. And he's, like, to me, a better-looking Carl. Like, he's taller, he's better looking. Yeah, so... He doesn't have the ears. He has the teeth, but not the ears. Mm-hmm. So, you got to pick your battles, ladies. Pick your poison. And so I think that he might be a better option. But I do love Paige. I say all that to say, love Paige and Craig together. I know she would never. I know that that's kind of been like some rumblings within the cast of Southern Charm. Like they tried to say that last season that she has another boyfriend or thing. So I'm not going to put that on her.
No, and I don't think she would ever.
I don't think she would either. And she says it herself. She's way too lazy to cheat. And for sure.
I agree with that. Paige is way too lazy to cheat. And also, I love Paige and Craig together. I think they're such a nice balance. They are opposites of each other. And yeah, I can't wait to see Paige be the first lady of Charleston one day.
I know.
Maybe of the White House. She was just at the White House this last week giving us lots of like press tour. And people are like, so this is all Summer House then, is that people are like, LOL, Lindsay was filming be excited to be on the White House lawn and Paige is inside taking photos with everything and filming TikTok. That. She's like, am I going to get banned from TikTok because I'm in the White House filming TikTok? She's like, the TikTok ban.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Paige is just funny. Yeah, she's just funny. She's an unserious girly. I appreciate it. And you know what? I do think, I want to go back to Jesse Solomon real quick.
Please.
My take on him is that he only sings Christmas songs.
Okay.
Because he's trying to mimic Michael Bublé.
For sure.
I know people that sing just like specific people.
Mm-hmm. I know this.
Like, it's
I know
what
these people too. Yeah.
And like we used to grow up with that. I'm like, oh, why do you sing that way? That's not your singing voice.
Right.
And so I'm wondering, he does have like a good voice in that.
Mm-hmm.
You're better.
Obviously.
But I'm wondering if it's just his Michael Bublé impersonation.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we only hear him sing Christmas music.
Facts. No, I love that take. I think you're right. I think it is easier to sing like a Christmas tune in a Michael Bublé inflection.
You want to try?
Ooh, I could barely say inflection. Do you think I'm ready?
Oh, the world. That's the wrong one.
What song is it that he always sings? I'm trying to remember now.
I don't know.
I want to say Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, but that is not it. It's not Frosty the Snowman either. What is it?
We'll find out tonight.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
He'll bring it up again.
Yeah, he'll definitely sing again. And I'll sing with him.
And we actually, last night, that's not true, babe. We watched something else last night.
What?
We watched Watch What Happens Live.
We did. We buried the lead.
We buried the lead, everybody. Okay, let's get into this. So we watched Watch What Happens Live last night.
We did.
From the night before. It was from Tuesday night. And it was our girl Music Kills Katie Maloney from Vanderpump Rules.
Yep.
And Lucas Gage, who is an actor / most known recently for getting a divorce from Chris Appleton. Chris Appleton, a.k.a. Kim Kardashian's hairstylist, a.k.a. had to sign some things, I'm sure. a.k.a. was a great episode. a.k.a. you jump in.
Okay. Yeah, so Lucas Cage, not to be confused with Nicolas Cage. I don't think there's any relation.
I think it's Gage.
Oh, I thought it was Cage this whole time.
I think
maybe
it is
Gage.
I think it's
in my brain, it's been Cage.
Think of my brother's dog.
Well, that makes me feel better and lets me know there is no relation.
Mm-hmm.
Phew. Dodged a bullet.
Dodged one with Nicholas.
So Nicholas, he was married to Chris Appleton, and if you watched the last season of Keeping Up on Hulu, you saw them get married in fur coats. Mm-hmm. He made him an engagement ring out of a caviar can.
Ouch.
Lucas did. And,
I know.
Yeah, and so whenever he was on Watch What Happens Live, Andy,
he gave some of the best takes last night. He was so funny. He really did.
He was really great. Like, it makes me wonder. He had to have gotten the questions before, because no offense to him, I just don't know if he's that quick. He might be.
He might be that quick, but I don't know.
But like the way he was spitting them out, I'm just like, that was quicker than Joan Rivers. There's no way.
I know. I'm like, he prepped.
Yeah.
Which I respect. I love a prepper.
We do. It's up to doomsday, literally. So Lucas Cage, he got married to Chris Appleton, and Andy asked him all about it last night.
Yes.
And he basically said he boiled it all down to a manic episode.
He said a manic episode, and then Andy was trying to like drill in. He was like, what was that like? And he's like, I signed something that has 3 letters on it.
NDA.
And then he was like, it was a hard time.
Yeah. So we didn't really get anything.
Jazz hands.
Yeah. As far as like kind of what happened, because there had been rumors that there was like infidelity and all kinds of things, because they weren't married but for a blip, and so
it was like, must have been a glitch.
Truly. And so that was really it. Other than, did we find anything juicy from Katie? I don't think so.
Katie just shared that the sandwich shop should be open by the end of the year. You want to give our take on the sandwich shop, since everybody on TikTok's been giving their take on the sandwich shop?
I do, but also help me remember, I want to talk about Joe and her opinion on Joe, and we didn't give our opinion on Joe and Tom Schwartz being such a good match.
Okay.
But anyways.
I'm holding J.
Perfect.
J for Joe. My hand is, you can't see this right now, but my hand is literally holding a J. So I don't forget.
Perfect.
I need reminders.
Definitely same.
So the sandwich shop.
Yes.
People have been going off saying like the sandwich shop's never going to open. Sandwich shop's never going to open. They rolled out the porch. Well, guess what? We saw that just the other day. Actually, it's like a month ago.
Yeah, it's about a month ago.
But we went to something about her because we were going to Sir to eat. We saw Peter.
We saw the Abbey.
We ate the goat cheese balls.
If you don't realize, I think we talked about this too, but it's all right there. They're all in like the same strip.
Yeah, it's all on top of each other.
The Abbey, something about her, and Sir. They're all within walking distance.
Yes.
Like a stone's throw.
Yeah, no, literally, like you could get all to all of them in less than 0.25 of a mile.
Yep, true.
Between like Tom, the old pump sign,
the
Abbey, the Belmont's around the corner right there.
Yeah.
And like Sir, it's all right there. So it was really cool to go see. And we went to go see something about her, which is right there. Well, we're challenged when it comes to like
directions.
We do not do well with directions. Like it's very challenging for us. And so we actually made it to the back of the shop before realizing it was the front of the shop. And what we can confirm by me being a peaky little peekerson, because I looked inside because I'm nosy. I'm one of the nosiest people. Like I like to just know things. It's not even that like
right.
I don't even say it was nosy. I just like I love to see all the parts put together. Think about a clock.
Yeah.
I love to see how all of the clock works. And I want to know how all the clock works, so I know how to navigate the clock.
Yeah, I love that. No, you do. That is
so we accidentally went to the wrong side of something about her.
You went to the back, yeah.
And you actually, if you look at our Instagram photo, I'm in like this long black trench. Tanner's in his like Nike sweatshirt and like navy cargos, and Brooks is looking sassy in the back. That's actually the back of something about her.
It is.
And I can confirm that there was all kinds of shit in there.
So much. Like they had cups, plates, like it was a fully stocked like restaurant ready to open.
And honestly looked like decorated still. And I know they were working with like some decorator that Katie and Ariana are obsessed with. I can't remember on
some
her page.
book lady. I don't know.
But like if you went to something about her, you can literally go see it. But like she's
Colleen Hoover, no, someone else. But anyway, sorry.
Well, yeah, but she like does like sets and stuff. I think. And so that's how they did it. But yeah, she's like obsessed with her. And we can confirm that there was stuff inside because people were posting pictures of it. Like, it's rolled up. And I'm like, yeah, the front side is rolled up. But did you go to the back and see?
Well, and not only is it rolled up, they had, even whenever we were there, like brown contact paper on the windows, but it wasn't fully to the top of the window. So that's how we could see in.
Yeah.
We had to like kind of peek around and peek up and like we're able to see all of the cups and like the decorations in there. So yeah. And Katie said it's honestly opening soon. So I could believe that it could open quickly because it seems like it's all done from
inside. Permits are hard. As somebody who's like, and permits and getting a business off the ground is hard.
Yeah.
This is one of our businesses. We also have another. It's like, it's not easy to get it like off the ground. You get like a lot of really good traction and then it's hard. So like, shout out to all you business owners out there.
Right.
Mad respect.
We see you.
We see you. So yeah, something about her I think will open. That's like our back-end content of like, you know what, we were looking around. I'll see if I took any more photos. But Tanner and I were being nosy. Yeah.
And so Katie also, while she was on Watch What Happens Live last night, she also talked about her ex-husband Tom Schwartz and his live-in kind of girlfriend Joseph he calls her.
He calls her Joseph. So that's
which makes me feel icky.
Yeah, I don't like that. So she talks about Joe. My take is the same as Katie's. You want to share it?
They're two peas in a pod and they deserve each other.
They deserve each other.
Don't we, Buck?
Don't we, Joe?
Literally.
Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I think they do deserve each other. They are so similar. It's absolutely wild.
It is.
And oh my gosh. Okay. I just noticed something.
Okay.
But that's okay.
Sure.
But yeah. I watched and we've been thinking the same thing about Joe and Tom.
Yeah, that they are meant to be together. Like they're just so
they're two little awkward beings that understand each other's awkwardness. And if I get that Tom Schwartz might not be ready for a relationship, but who is?
Well, he said he could marry Joe tomorrow and be happy the rest of his life. I'm like, well then probably do that. Yeah.
Don't be scared of that. Talk about it.
He's just Lala says it best. He is such like plays like a little scared puppy dog with his fingers in his mouth. And so like I could see him like, don't let that be your story, Tom. Like
don't let it be your story.
Yeah.
You don't have to be scared.
Boss up and get with Joseph.
And I'd say vice versa. Joe, just go out there and say it. As somebody who got into a car and said, I think I'm in love with you.
Yeah.
You can do it.
She can do it. I saw her try, though. He's not giving her much, but yeah.
But people are oblivious.
True.
And I don't think he's oblivious. I think he's just oblivious to the extent.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe we'll see more about that in the reunion. Because Joe, I think, actually comes to the reunion.
Well, she looked like she had like a talking head in the last episode.
I was so confused by that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of last episodes.
What?
It's Anne-Marie's last.
Yes. I thought we were
so Anne-Marie.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Can you pull it up?
Sure.
What did she posted?
So Anne-Marie posted on Instagram, and she said, I just got word today that I will not be returning to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. To say that I'm disappointed is an understatement. I never auditioned for this show. The show found me and asked me to be on it out of the blue, 6 weeks after the cast had already started filming. I was thrown into filming 2 weeks later, mid-season. I was very excited about the opportunity and thought following exactly what I was instructed to do throughout filming last season was the way to play the game, or the game was played. Listening to what I was instructed to do was my rookie mistake. What I am disappointed about is that the fans never got to see the real me or even a glimpse of my unique life story. Contrary to what was shown on TV, I am not obsessed with the esophagus, LOL. My goodness, that was such a long-winded
That was long-winded.
Instagram
That describes
post.
her whole season to me. Long-winded.
Yeah. I'm so glad she's a one-seasoner.
I'm so glad Did y'all take our notes? Did you call Cynthia Bailey?
I think production is listening.
Are you listening?
Lauren, Angie, if you're there, we love you. But,
Mr. Bostic.
But you.
Baskin.
Baskin, yeah. Alex. Listen,
Alex Baskin.
We have notes.
We have notes. Why didn't we just call Cynthia Bailey a seasoned housewife? You all love to do a through line of a story and like cross people over. We just talked about this yesterday with the Valley and BPR.
Exactly.
Like, use Cynthia Bailey. She deserves the check anyway. I don't care if Cynthia only comes on 6 episodes and y'all pay her Kyle Richards' salary, because that
seems fair to me.
It seems fair to me because she's an OG.
I agree, but yes, I'm through. I mean, like Anne-Marie, to me, she just didn't seem like she added a lot to the storyline, and she didn't seem to like get along well with the other girls, whereas Cynthia already does, and so like I would be excited to see her there. She's already been filming with them. Like, why, production, did you drop the ball on that and give us Anne-Marie instead of Cynthia Bailey? I blame production.
And I also say to that, bye. Goodbye. You're obsessed with esophagus.
Truly.
Not sure what to do next. That was her.
That was Anne-Marie. And we say R.I.P.
We gotta go.
Your housewife's career.
Yeah.
Well, that's like what we watched last night.
Yeah, that's what we watched last night, and that's really our quick recap of the day.
Yeah. I love that.
Well, we'll be back for another episode. We we release episodes basically every weekday, most of the time 2 episodes. This was like our About Last Night segment and giving you like our top things, current obsessions, and in just a little bit you'll get our top stories of the day, and we can't wait to share with you our clickbait cultures.
Thanks so much for listening. If you haven't already, don't forget to follow us on all platforms. We're the Couples Couch Podcast. Follow us here on Spotify or wherever you're listening. Give us 5-star review. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Love you.
Love you. Bye.